Happy Wednesday. As you see, I have a mess behind me. Yesterday I was extremely busy filming the Gothic Witch's Kitchen, and my brother-in-law was coming over, so we got a bunch of cosplay stuff out, and that's what all this stuff is, like cosplay materials and stuff that we're going to be fooling with. So I have to actually finish cleaning because I was trying to get so much done at one time yesterday. I've got to actually mop this bathroom floor. I need to vacuum, and I think I'm going to go ahead and switch out my fallout mantle and go ahead and put the... You guys to go potty, monkey? Okay, we'll go potty. The fallout stuff I'm going to put up, and I'm going to put fall... I mean, I've got my candle right here, but I'm going to put fallout stuff up and put the fall stuff out. So, okay, I take you potty. My goodness, come on. Let's go potty. Oh. Go potty, yay! It's so hot out here, it's ridiculous. Okay, here is our zombie. I think it's been 3 days already. I dare say that's not really 600 times the size, but he is pretty darn big. I mean, he's gotten pretty big. Ooh, he's kind of like weird feeling. Look, I just noticed he has one shoe and one shoe is gone. He is the reason why you always see one shoe on the highway. It's because a zombie has lost it. I'm gonna leave him in there and see if we can get him any bigger. Or if you want something visual, it's not too visible, we could take an old Steve Reeves movie. Matt is starting on my brother-in-law's Tommy gun type deal for the Silver Shroud from Fallout 4. We're working on props for Halloween, so this is what it looks like before.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's just a little nerdy Nerf gun, but I'm trying to scuff it now to get it prepped up for a paint. But the Silver Shroud uses it's basically a very long barrel Tommy gun. So I was glad to find this because it had the drum, even though on a Tommy gun you shouldn't be able to see the rotary part. This is gonna be close enough, and it's got the right handle and the right stock. And we're gonna take probably a long paper towel cob,
Monkey snot,
paint it, and then hot glue it inside there. But I just had an awesome idea. This thing opens up.
Oh.
I'm gonna figure out how this thing comes apart. This green part. I want to take this thing off the green part, put the barrel on there, then put this on the end of the barrel as a silencer. Because
What, the orange part?
yes, use this as a silencer. Because on Fallout you can modify your guns. You can do different barrels. You can do silencers. You can do stocks like this. I mean, you can do hundreds of modifications on that game for your gun. And I think this would make the perfect silencer for a barrel. So
That's actually,
this is going to be really fun.
What I thought of, if you get this off, the diameter is much smaller inside of there. But that's okay because the piece that's on the end of the Tommy gun, see how small the diameter is in there?
Yeah, we'll figure it out though.
Let's measure the diameter. Don't you have one of those things at work? Let's measure the exact diameter. Let's take it to Home Depot or Lowe's and let's just get a small piece of PVC pipe cut.
Yeah.
That would make it a lot sturdier than a paper towel roll, because if it does rain on us or something stupid like that, that would last.
Yeah, it would. Okay.
So let's get a piece of PVC and put it down inside there.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to see I don't know if it snaps on, if it's glued on, if it's screwed.
I don't know.
I won't get this thing off because that needs to be that's begging to be a silencer.
Okay. That's a good idea. My husband is a damn genius. He just figured out how to do this Tommy gun thing. Explain what you did.
Okay, well, this is the front, basically the front half of the gun. That goes like that. I unscrewed it from the pivot, and to get this thing off for the silencer, I had to take off both the halves. So I just basically did that, took this thing off and put it back on. Then this is number 2 of taking it apart. Monkey. So then we got the silencer. So then we started looking for something for a barrel. Then I started thinking, I had an old shower curtain rod in the back of my truck for about a year that my brother gave me that I said I would take for cosplay use. I'm sure I'll find something for it. Well, apparently it's gonna work out pretty good. I brought the pole in and I took the little end caps off of it that pushes it up against the walls, and the pole, of course I got cut up shorter because that's just too freaking long for a gun. But the pole, the hole was too big around for the pole to really fit in there. So I started thinking, what am I gonna do to make it work? And I didn't really want to rig it to where it could fall apart. So basically I took this piece back off. I undid the 2 halves. I took the motor out of it that shot the darts. And then this is the cap. This is one of the caps that goes on the end of the shower rod that presses up against the wall. And I installed this cap the same way this was installed. And I didn't think it was going to work, but it works. It works perfectly. So now there's our mount for the barrel. All we gotta do is just cut it down shorter. So
stick it on,
and then stick it in there, and then we're gonna fill this for the silencer. We're gonna fill this part up with some foam because this is too big around. This is way bigger around than the barrel. So we're just gonna fill this part in with some foam, and then just Dremel a small hole in the center, so it'll kind of wedge itself onto the barrel. But that's not such a big issue. I was really worried about how this was gonna mount, and it actually mounts freaking perfect. I can't believe it worked.
That's bloody brilliant, MacGyver.
I can't believe it worked.
Funny
I'm
thing is,
really
most
happy.
people nowadays don't know who MacGyver is, but
Hell no, they don't.
very cool.
I'm really happy that this worked, and I think my brother's gonna love this gun.
Yeah, I'm proud of you
It's
for
gonna-
figuring it out.
it's
You're
gonna
good
be
at
a
doing stuff like that.
Awesome gun.
Okay, so Matt took the gun to work and he cut the pipe like he said he was going to cut, and then he brought it home and he's already put a coat of paint on it. Y'all, this thing looks like a real freaking gun. It's awesome. This is what my brilliant husband has made. He took this Nerf piece and turned it into that. Isn't that badass? And then parts of it are going to be like kind of a wood grain. And then the rest of it's going to have like a little bit of a metal rub on it. But isn't that cool, y'all? For real. Like, he figured out how to make this entire barrel. All this is done with a shower curtain rod. That's badass. Alright, so I'm going to start shredding on the sleeves. I'm going to put this underneath. Give me a little bit of traction. I don't know if I should just... Let me see what happens if I just try to shred it like this. I swear, y'all, seriously, if you're distressing clothes or shredding clothes, whether it be for your punk or your goth outfit, or whether it be for a costume, post-apocalyptic, anything like that, a cheese grater works great. Now, granted, this cheese grater was super cheap and it's kind of collapsed in here, but I don't freaking use it for cheese anyway. The only thing I've ever grated on it was a zucchini. But I'm going to see... Actually, that makes it very hard to grip. Last time... Yeah, that's not grabbing that at all. I'm going to have to... This lace has got a hem in it. I'm not going to seam rip that. I'm just going to slice along the edge. So, I'm just going to do some... Oh my gosh. They're not cutting at all. Does anybody know how to sharpen scissors for real? Because I don't. Well, I guess there goes that project until I get some scissors.